Gaza's civil defense agency says health workers have uncovered the bodies of 283 people buried in a hospital courtyard in the southern city of Khan Younis. They found the apparent mass grave at the Nasser Hospital. The site was previously raided by Israeli forces. The agency says some of the dead had no clothing, indicating they may have faced torture and abuse. Israel's military says it is checking the information, which has not been independently verified. And DW correspondent Tanya Kramer in Jerusalem told us more about the bodies that have been found.
Well, I mean, there are more details coming out, and this is not obviously the end of it. As you said, the civil defense forces there have said that they have found at least 200 bodies in a mass grave, which is located in the courtyard of the Al-Nasser Hospital. And this goes back, they say, when there has been heavy fighting, a military operation by the Israeli military in Khan Younis in January, February, which ended sometime in early April. Now, Khan Younis is the second largest city in the Gaza Strip. There had been heavy fighting going on, and from eyewitnesses at the time, but also from medical NGOs, from the medical staff in the hospital, they were talking at the time about heavy fighting around the hospital first, but also a siege, that it was very difficult for medical teams or for patients and injured people to reach the hospital. And then with the Israeli military entering also the hospital, that was in February. Now with the army withdrawing, we're seeing now these graves being discovered. Hamas authorities have said that some, as you said, were found without clothes. Some were killed there. We heard at the time from many arrests being made, and the Israeli military so far has not commented on it, but saying it's checking these reports and checking the information. And we're hearing from Palestinians from Khan Younis and from eyewitnesses there that there are many relatives now that the fighting, at least in this hospital, has stopped, where you know, the Israeli military, they've done this also in other hospitals, entering hospitals, because they are saying that these are command centers of Hamas. They were also looking for signs of the hostages, Israeli hostages being held in Gaza, or potentially for bodies. But right now, for many families and relatives, they're going back there to look for their loved ones and take the bodies to bury them in a proper graveyard.